Genesis, the first book of the Bible, is like a blueprint. It tells the story of creation, of how everything came to be. It is a powerful reminder that there is an order to the universe, a cosmic law that governs everything. This law is not about punishment or reward, but about balance and harmony. The creation story teaches us that we are part of this cosmic order. We are not separate from nature, but intimately connected to it. When we respect the natural world, we respect the divine order. When we disrupt this balance, we create chaos and suffering. Genesis also introduces the concept of covenant. God makes a promise to humanity and to all living creatures. This promise, symbolized by the rainbow after the flood, is a testament to God's enduring love and faithfulness. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is hope for a new beginning. Genesis is not just a story of the past, it is a story for all time. It reminds us of our place in the universe, our connection to all living things, and the importance of living in harmony with the cosmic order. It is a call to responsibility, urging us to be good stewards of the earth and to live in peace with one another.
Deuteronomy, meaning second law, builds upon the foundation laid by Genesis. While Genesis provides the blueprint for the cosmos, Deuteronomy offers practical guidance for living within a community. It takes the grand, cosmic principles of Genesis and translates them into specific laws and commandments. These laws cover a wide range of human experience, from social justice and ethical conduct to religious rituals and dietary practices. They address issues of poverty, slavery, and the treatment of widows and orphans. They provide a framework for a just and compassionate society. The Ten Commandments, a central element of Deuteronomy, are not arbitrary rules. They reflect the fundamental values that are essential for a healthy and harmonious community. They emphasize respect for life, property, and relationships. Deuteronomy recognizes that humans are not perfect. We are prone to selfishness and greed. The laws serve as guardrails, guiding us towards a more just and compassionate way of living. They remind us of our obligations to one another and to the community as a whole.
Genesis and Deuteronomy, though distinct in their focus, are engaged in a continuous conversation. Genesis sets the stage, painting a picture of a universe governed by divine order and human responsibility.
Deuteronomy picks up the brush, adding details and nuances, showing how these cosmic principles can be lived out in the complexities of communal life. Genesis speaks of creation and covenant. Deuteronomy speaks of law and obedience. Yet both are ultimately concerned with the same goal: fostering a world where humans live in harmony with the divine, with nature, and with one another.
This interplay between the universal and the particular is crucial. Genesis reminds us of the bigger picture, while Deuteronomy helps us to navigate the everyday challenges of living in a community. They are two sides of the same coin, both essential for a meaningful and ethical life.
The ancient Israelites saw these texts not as static pronouncements, but as living documents. They were constantly interpreted and reinterpreted to address the evolving needs of their society. They understood that the journey toward justice and righteousness is an ongoing process, requiring constant reflection and adaptation.
In our rapidly changing world, it is easy to dismiss ancient texts like Genesis and Deuteronomy as irrelevant. Yet these ancient whispers still hold profound wisdom for us today. They remind us of our interconnectedness, our responsibility to care for the planet, and the importance of striving for justice and compassion in our communities. The environmental crisis we face today can be seen as a consequence of forgetting the lessons of Genesis. We have exploited the Earth's resources without regard for the delicate balance of nature. We have forgotten our place within the web of life. Similarly, the social and political divisions that plague our societies reflect a disregard for the values enshrined in Deuteronomy. We have prioritized individual gain over the common good, leading to inequality and injustice. These ancient texts challenge us to re-examine our priorities. They call us to move beyond self-interest and embrace a wider vision of what it means to be human. They remind us that true freedom is not the freedom to do whatever we want, but the freedom to live in right relationship with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us.
The challenge for us today is not to blindly follow ancient laws, but to discern their underlying wisdom and apply it to the complexities of the 21st century. We need to find a balance between respecting tradition and embracing change. The principles of justice, compassion, and reverence for life are timeless. They transcend cultural and historical boundaries. We can find resonance with these values in diverse spiritual and ethical traditions around the world. As we navigate the challenges of the 21st century, we would do well to listen to the ancient whispers of Genesis and Deuteronomy. They offer us not a rigid set of rules, but a framework for ethical reflection and action. They remind us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, and that our choices have consequences for generations to come. By embracing the enduring wisdom of these ancient texts, we can find guidance and inspiration for creating a more just, compassionate, and sustainable world. The journey may be long and arduous, but the destination is well worth striving for.